What's going on, family and friends? Welcome to another jam-packed episode. Today, we're covering the MiCA Rule launching yesterday and what that means for the global crypto market. Circle's USDC and Eurocoin are now available under the new EU stablecoin laws. The IRS released new crypto rules to collect more money from us crypto enthusiasts. And US Marshal Service chooses Coinbase as its trusted custodian for large-cap digital assets. With that being said, let's have some fun and let's get after it.
Five, four, three, two, one, liftoff.
Welcome back to another exciting episode. The crypto market is hovering around $2.3 trillion. Bitcoin is still the leader in the number one spot with a market cap that's 3 times the size of Ethereum in the number 2 spot. Tether follows just behind in the 3 spot, which is an absolute head scratcher understanding the MiCA rules were rolled out yesterday. And XRP is, where is XRP? XRP is hiding in the number 8 spot, but hopefully not much longer. Today's episode is sponsored by Descent, my trusted cold storage wallet provider, providing industry-leading security, not just for my digital assets, but for my friends as well. Did you know that Descent uses military-grade encryption and offline storage? Just a friendly reminder, Descent keeps your crypto safe from cyber threats and supports multiple currencies, ensuring easy backup and recovery options. See the very top link in the description of this video to get 10% off your very own Descent wallet today. And if there's one thing you can learn from this video, is self-custody your digital assets with absolute confidence using Descent. Again, see the link in the description below to secure your very own cold storage wallet today. Moving on, the MiCA rules were launched yesterday, June 30th, and which means the European Union has finally decided to join the crypto party. The Markets and Crypto Asset Regulation, aka MiCA, officially went live. So what does this mean? In a nutshell, MiCA is the EU's attempt to create a standardized regulatory environment for digital assets across all 27 member nations. It's almost like the EU is saying, hey, we want to make sure everyone is playing by the same rules in this crypto sandbox, or nobody plays at all. And the main goal of MiCA is to protect investors and ensure that crypto companies are held to the same standards as traditional financial institutions. It's like the EU is putting a leash on the wild, wild west of crypto and saying, okay, cowboys, time to follow these rules if you want to play ball. But here's the catch. MiCA is not a one-size-fits-all regulation. It's more like a buffet of rules that each member nation can pick and choose from. The EU is saying, here's a menu of regulations. Feel free to create your own crypto regulatory meal. So what happens next? Well, crypto exchanges and stablecoin issuers will have to navigate this new regulatory landscape. It's like they're all trying to solve one giant global puzzle, but instead of pieces, they're dealing with rules and regulations. And in the end, MiCA is just another step in the right direction for the crypto industry. The EU is trying to bring order to chaos, and only time will tell. But I have no doubt that we're going to be moving in the right direction with market participants like Circles, like Ripples, who are implementing sound policies and procedures or standards to assure that there are proper swim lanes for market participants to abide by. And again, well, actually, on the topic of Circle just hit a major milestone. They're now the first global stablecoin issuer to be fully compliant with MiCA regulations for both USDC and its Eurocoin. This is a very big deal. As Circle's chief strategy officer, Dante Disparte, rightfully said, this achievement has been years in the making. Today's announcement is a game changer, solidifying regulated digital currencies as a cornerstone of the European and global economies. Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire shared a detailed update on this as well. His post is an absolute must read. Jeremy highlighted how these new regulations in one of the world's largest economies now legally recognize stablecoins as electronic money. This is a testament to Circle's pioneering spirit. They were the first crypto company to secure an electronic money transmission license across the US. Circle secured a New York BIT license and even bagged an e-money issuance license in the UK before moving its headquarters back to the US, maybe in preparation of a liquidity event. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But Jeremy stated in the last 4 years alone, Circle has been at the forefront of shaping stablecoin policies with the G20. USDC's growth alone has been phenomenal, skyrocketing by 1,000% from $400 million to $40 billion in just 4 years. Major governments are now aligning with their vision for a robust digital financial future. We heard the BIS coin this as the Finternet. And with MiCA regulations now in place, USDC and Eurocoin are fully compliant. This not only ensures a secure and transparent digital financial ecosystem across Europe, but also it sets clear rules that protect customers and promote mainstream adoption. And let's not forget, Circle is a Link2 portfolio company, or you can invest in Circle on Link2's platform. They are sold out at this time. In full transparency, I am a former employee of Link2, but I have to let you know that this is an investment opportunity that I am passionate about. And it is available, as mentioned. Circle is on Link2's platform, but it is currently sold out, like mentioned. Moving on. The new IRS Crypto Rule was recently launched or released, and I'm not sure why this comes as a surprise to many that the IRS is updating the tax reporting protocols for digital assets, because as I previously mentioned, me and many of my friends have been paying taxes on our crypto transactions for years now. For me, ever since getting into the space, which was back in 2019. And the Treasury and IRS have finalized regulations for tax reporting on digital assets under the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. This means that brokers will be required to report gross proceeds from digital asset sales starting in 2026, with additional reporting on tax basis for certain assets beginning in 2027. But this doesn't mean that you won't be required to pay taxes on your crypto transactions until 2026 or 2027, because as I previously mentioned, you're required to pay capital gains and losses on every transaction to date. These regulations aim to align digital asset tax reporting with existing requirements for traditional financial services. So you'll start to see the similarities in the TradFi and DeFi space as we proceed on or evolve, maybe converge. But regardless, further rules are expected later this year to establish reporting standards for non-custodial brokers, ensuring comprehensive tax compliance across digital asset transactions. And one final thing that I thought was interesting, and let me pull up the actual report itself, is that what I thought was interesting about the new IRS ruling was how they highlighted that the final regulations also require real estate reporting persons to file information returns and furnish payee statements with respect to real estate purchasers who use digital assets to acquire real estate. So we know that we're moving into a world that's going to be tokenized, including real world assets, including real estate. So we know that, people will be able to potentially tokenize the deeds or the documentation involved with purchasing real estate, or even use digital assets to purchase the real estate itself. So, I mean, we know that Proppy is a market participant that's tokenizing this transaction process, and there's others that are coming into the fold as we move into this digitized world. But as mentioned, this language is included in this document for a reason. So, and this document is 365 pages. So, if whoever is listening, if you have the time to digest the entirety, feel free to leave your findings or your learnings in the comments below, so we can also learn along with you. Moving on, the U.S. Marshal Services, a division of the U.S. Department of Justice, aka our U.S. government, has selected Coinbase Prime to handle custody and advanced trading services for its Class 1 large cap digital assets used in federal law enforcement. But this made me think, what are considered large cap digital assets? CoinDesk has an index put together, which I have on screen here. Those large caps include Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Avalanche. Moving back to the press release by Coinbase. Coinbase's selection followed a rigorous evaluation process, highlighting its strong track record and ability to provide secure, institutional-grade crypto services at scale. Coinbase Prime launched nearly 3 years ago and has already become the preferred platform for institutions and large holders of digital assets. And they're safeguarding $333 billion in assets and recording 256 billion in institutional trading volume in Q1 of 2024 alone. I mean, this can't come to a surprise to many, as Coinbase is an already public company, having gone through the rigmarole of the landscape. So I am not surprised that they were picked to spearhead or be the custodian for the government, but it really is a head scratcher. And I'm pulling up Eleanor Terrett, the one and only Eleanor Terrett. She just put out a tweet today, which, you know, let me just give you the TLDR from her tweet. The government is using Coinbase as a custodian. The government is also suing Coinbase for being a custodian. And she's right. You know, it's like the SEC is currently suing Coinbase for the potential illegal sales of securities on its platform. So how can the US government on one arm be partnering with Coinbase and then with the other arm be suing the firm? This makes no absolute sense, but this is just par for the course with just everything that's going on in this world. Don't get me started. Maybe that'll be the next episode. But with that being said, I would appreciate if you'd smash the like and subscribe button, as this really helps me lift my channel off the ground. And if you have any questions for me and or those who may be in my network, feel free to leave your question in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to get you your answers in which the order they were received, guaranteed. And I appreciate all of you for stopping by and sharing your time with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your Monday, a great jump to your work week. And again, thanks for tuning in. Love you mucho.